How much for your work? For a long sword. I want this stone set into the handle.
Bad news, Lord. Your nephew, Ethelwald. Should I take him to the king? It's the second time this week.
May God strike him down.
On your feet, boy.
Wait, come on.
You think this is fit?
Out, all of you, leave us.
I will. Look, all I ask is that you become a man, and quickly. Today.
I don't know, this man can be a man today.
I'm not convinced he is my son. If I'm to fall in the battles that will come, he cannot be king. Well, that his illness does not tie him to his bed shows the strength of my brother. Alfred is my heir.
What did Story say to you to make you bind his mouth? And,
He threw a curse.
That's so painful to put a branch up somebody's backside like that.
It's me they wish to kill.
You sound like a child.
I'm offering you a choice.
You're talking through your
I'm
ass.
sitting on my ass.
I mean, Uhtred's got a point. They're not really after her. She can technically get away.
We can't go to young Ragnar, but we should wait for him to find us. Which he will. He will want to know the truth.
This is like the best time for any enemy to attack. To find a man when he's at his most vulnerable, if that makes sense. But I mean, they don't know where he is. Well, his uncle is kind of looking for him, so everybody after Uhtred. This better be a good sword this dude is making, because Vikings has legendary swords. Like, I know that guy's not a Viking, but Vikings have legendary swords that's almost unbreakable. Their swordsmiths are built different.
I've given her some beauty, but she is a tool. No more, no less.
She's exactly as I'd hoped. We said 10?
We said 8.
She's worth 10.
Lord, men have been asking of you. Make her sing.
Oh boy. Brita is nice with her axe. Like, she does not play. When she goes for the back, she gets the back. Damn. Ow. Damn. Okay. That sword has tasted its first victim.
Kjartan and my uncle will pay for Ragnar's death, and I will have those lands.
The Danes have England.
No, there is one place south of here. It's Wessex.
Why do they stare?
They think you're pretty.
And the thing is, Uhtred can use his knowledge from both sides, because he knows about God and he knows about Odin. Like, depending on whose camp he goes to.
We have business with the king, Ethelred.
Go home!
I say
Go
we have
home.
business with the king. Why do you dress as a warrior when you're clearly a farmer?
Well, I'd wager this farmer against you at any time.
We're here to see the king.
Is it farmer? First blood or to the death?
Okay.
In your skull, boy.
Uhtred's got that Viking in him. That's the Viking in him talking.
Uhtred, you're fully grown.
This is Brita, our greatest friend.
A woman.
Yes?
That's right.
I am.
A dangerous one at that.
I have tits.
I see.
Tranquility. You're Alfred.
I am. Can there be luck if God disposes?
If your God's with you, you're a lucky man. Ragnar was a father to me.
Yet in Everwich, they're saying that you killed him.
They lie.
Kjartan? Kjartan, is that how you pronounce it?
Kjartan.
Kjartan?
Kjartan.
That's written down.
Whatever I discover about my enemies is written down. Although he himself has now travelled north, he has sent men to Mercia, asking of your whereabouts.
Yeah, Uhtred is pretty much public enemy number 1 right now.
It is my hope that all kingdoms will become one.
united under one God.
That is pretty much where England is now.
Is Wessex.
Under one king.
Only by joining together and saving Wessex can we have England.
Man, Alfred had a big influence over history, if that's how history went.
The Danes are gathering a great army. They have in fact gathered an army.
They gather where?
They have moved upriver from London to Readingham. They are settling as we speak.
You should have gone along and prayed with him. It would have bonded you.
Charters of Bedburn.
The land books. You are the elderman, by right.
You can't ignore what's true.
The Danes are at Readingham. I'll go to Readingham.
What?
For what purpose?
Knowledge. If wrestling through the winter was their intention, they would have remained in London, yes?
Alfred needs to know about the Danes, and I need to win his trust.
You think he'll deliver you, Bebember? What if you're wrong?
Not everything is as it seems.
No good reason, but we have a pagan in court who claims to have knowledge regarding the Dane army.
Pagan.
Forgive me, Lord. He is Uhtred of Bebember. I vouch for his word.
I've been to Readingham. I've watched the Danes. Their intention is not to settle. If it were, they would have remained in London. It's the ordinary warriors they've caught and killed birds, jackdaws. This is only done in the days before battle. To defeat the Danes, you must meet them on the road to Abingdon.
Where would you choose to meet
I
their
would choose
army?
a place called Ash's Hill, Lord. For the Danes to fight uphill, it'll be difficult, but they'll be confident. They don't fear West Saxons.
You've spoken, given this council much to discuss.
My lord.
Take him. Take them both, make them secure.
My lord?
Yeah, people don't trust. Like I said, Uhtred's gotta build a reputation for himself. Like, Uhtred's an outsider to everyone right now.
Left flank, hold! Hold! My command! For God! For Wessex! For England!
Well, that was The Last Kingdom Season 1 Episode 2. Man, this is an interesting episode. I'm really getting into this show. Like, I'm really getting locked in with these characters. And, well, they're historical characters as well. Like, it's gonna be a while before Uhtred gets Bebember. But if this plan of his works out as he says, like they need to like gain control over the hill. Let me just stop this right here. Of Ashen Hill, or what was it called, Ashen Hill or something like that. If they win that battle and see that Uhtred does have some knowledge in him, they can finally accept him back into England. So I think that's what Alfred was trying to do. That's why he said take him and put him in a little cage or something. He didn't have him executed, so they're just prisoners at the moment. But as they saw that they saw the Vikings did pull up as Uhtred mentioned. So yeah, hopefully this plan of his works out, and we've got 5 seasons, so I'm sure it worked out. Which will get him into the good books of both Ethelred and Alfred. I had a feeling it was those two. When they mentioned Lord Alfred, I was like, and they said like your brother's the king. I figured, yeah, that's got to be Ethelred. It is the history. If the history is as it is in this, that is Ethelwulf's 2 sons, right? But does that still make Athelstan Alfred's father, or was that written differently? But that's how I remember Alfred. But but Alfred is very smart by the looks of it. Like he's got spies everywhere, and he knows how to move. No wonder Ethelred wants him to take the throne. Because the son of Ethelred, what was his name? Ethel something. He's got to step up. He's got to show that he can be a dangerous individual, which he's not at the moment. He's just over there being drunk and just not being a man right now. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see if he does live up to being a man. Thought I heard something. Yes. So Kjartan and Sven has basically taken all has taken advantages of like Ragnar being dead and all that. They said he benefited the most out of it, and he's got boats and everything. So Kjartan's gonna be a problem. Kjartan basically works for his uncle, for Uhtred's uncle at the moment. So yeah, that's gonna be a problem. Guthrum, yeah, that guy is very bloodthirsty, and I kind of hope like when they get defeated that somehow that Uhtred does kind of spare Guthrum, just to show that he can be a good person. He is the person. He's not the person that everyone says he is. But it's not really up to Uhtred. I know it's up to Aethelred and such, and Alfred to decide the fate of Guthrum, if it does come to that, if they do end up capturing Guthrum. But he seems like a very bloodthirsty warrior, Earl as well. And like every Viking normally is, they bloodthirsty, but they're always happy to go to Valhalla. But yeah, hopefully Guthrum, I hope he doesn't get like defeated. I kind of like Guthrum and Abba. They, especially Abba. Abba's got a like a interesting way about him. Like he gives me that Ragnar from Vikings like feeling. Like he's curious about stuff. Like when he saw that picture of, what was the saint's name now, with the arrows in him, he was like, who is this? I'm interested. And then he wanted to hear about him, and that king was like, yeah, dude survived some arrows, it was God's will and such. And he was like, okay, prove it to me. And then they shot dude with arrows, and like God didn't come through for him then. But yeah, Abba is an interesting character. But like I said, with Alfred's influence must have like gone a long way. Like this guy must have really made like a name throughout history, like with, because he has this vision of one kingdom, England only belonging to one king or one, well, I don't know if he said queen, but that is kind of where England is at now. We were ruled by one king and one queen for years, like unending. Whereas right now we've got like different kings in different areas at the moment, but there's only one king now. At the moment it's King Charles after the Queen's passing. But yeah, that man's... so this idea started with Alfred, because by the sounds of it, it started from Alfred, like the idea of one kingdom, one England. So yeah. This, like I said, this is a interesting show. Like I love The Last Kingdom already, and this was only episode 2, so I feel like I'm in for a wild run. We got 5 seasons, I think. Is it 5 or is it 6? But yeah, that's pretty much all the notes I got at the moment. Oh yeah. That's the other thing. Uhtred's got to build a reputation for himself. Like he's already kind of a legend because he's not a ghost no more. He had that reputation of being a ghost. The man who they said killed Ragnar thanks to Kjartan. Kjartan kind of framed him there. Yeah, they said like Uhtred killed Ragnar, and yeah, they kind of set him up. I don't know what else they said there, but yeah, Uhtred has that reputation. But if he does get into Alfred's good books, I think he can make a name for himself. But I feel like he needs to get into the good books of some Vikings out there as well, because like when Ragnar shows up, oh yeah, if young Ragnar does show up, then he can get young Ragnar to side with Alfred, and the armies like it. Oh, but that's gonna be a difficult one, because if young Ragnar goes against Abba, it's already like a civil war in its own way, because those guys fought together, and if young Ragnar joins forces with Alfred, it's gonna be problems. It's gonna be interesting. gonna be interesting. I can't wait to see what happens next in the third episode of The Last Kingdom. But this is a good show. I'm really enjoying this, and shout outs to all of y'all that told me about the show, and those who's been enjoying the reaction as well, and those who have subscribed. Shout outs to all of y'all. I do appreciate y'all support as well. Like we're a family here. Like I said, with the Expanse as well, we're a family. Like we've gone through this journey together. Like I consider you guys my Ross and Nante family on the Expanse. And on The Last Kingdom, hopefully we gain new friends. And yeah, like I consider y'all my friends, my subscribers. So yeah. If you guys want to tell me anything that I may have missed out on here, or if you want to inform me on some other historical things that happened within this time period that I didn't catch, yeah, let me know in the comments. But yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy the reaction. Hit that like button, and we are out. Bash Mash.